नमस्कार सभी को. Let's have a numerical question based on journal. The question says, journalize the transactions in the books of ABC and Company. First point speaks about, received a check from Jonas amounting 5,450, allowed him a discount of 150 rupees, check is immediately deposited into bank. If you have gone through my last video, you would have know about what all transactions and how to pass the journal entry when any check is immediately deposited into bank. If any check on the same day deposited into the bank, the account should be debited with bank account. Like in this right side, you may look into the solution. What entry I have passed? Bank account debited, discount allowed account debited to Jonas. Discount allowed is debited, reason it is an expense. Total amount of check was 5,600 which was due from Jonas, but we have allowed him discount ABC Sons have allowed him discount of 150 rupees. Therefore, this discount is a expense. Discount being nominal account, and the rule of nominal says all expense and losses should be debited. Therefore, discount allowed is debited. Bank account is debited. The reason, the statement which is mentioned here. The check received and it is immediately deposited into bank. Therefore, the bank balance gets increased, right? And hence, bank account debited, discount allowed debited to Jonas. And the narration is being checked received and discount allowed. Second point, return goods to Sudarshan of the value 350 rupees. Maybe some goods have been purchased, might have purchased from Sudarshan due to some other reasons or undesirable quality. What may be the reason? The goods are returned to him. So, what entry should be passed here? Sudarshan account debited. Sudarshan is debited. The reason Sudarshan representing personal account, and the rule of personal account says receiver should be debited. So here Sudarshan is receiving the goods and we are returning the goods. We have purchased it earlier from Sudarshan, now we are returning him. Therefore, purchase return is credited. Amount is 350, being goods return is the narration. Third point, issue a check in favor of Messrs. Karanbir Timber Company on account of purchase of timber 7,500. We have issued a check to Messrs. Karanbir Timber. Remember, although the party name is mentioned, but it is also given that we have paid him by check. Therefore, the entry will be purchasers account debited to bank account. Earlier, if nothing would have been mentioned here, we would have written to cash account. But it is issued. But the question specifically speak that a check is issued. Therefore, to bank account. Narration goes like being issued for timber purchase. Purchasers account debited to bank account. Then next, purchase machinery for 50,000 by check and installation charges of machinery 2,500 paid in cash. So remember, we purchased a machinery. Machinery is an asset account. Therefore, asset account or machinery account is debited. We paid by check 50,000. So since bank represents the real account and the rules of real account goes like what comes in debited, what goes out credited. Here we are sending the check, outgoing check, therefore to bank account, and installation charges specifically mentioned paid by cash. Since cash is going out, therefore to cash account. So remember here machinery account debited to cash account, to bank account, to cash account. Bank account represents 50,000 amount because this is the amount for purchasing machinery, and 2,500 is the installation charges which has been paid in cash. So narration goes like being machinery purchase and installation charges paid in cash. Then last, purchase of goods for 1 lakh from Ajay and supplied it to Vijay for 1,20,000. Here what entry should be passed when you purchase a goods from a party and when party name is mentioned and nothing mentioned about whether it is paid in cash or through bank. So here the entry goes like purchases account debited to Ajay account. Purchases being nominal account, expenses it represents expenses. Nominal account rule goes all losses and expenses should be debited. Therefore, purchases account debited to Ajay because here Ajay is the giver. We have purchased from the Ajay. Ajay is the giver. Ajay representing personal account. Therefore, the rules of personal account goes receiver debited, giver credited. So here Ajay is the giver. Therefore, he is credited with 1 lakh rupees. Now the same goods has been supplied to Vijay. That means supplied means we have sold it to Vijay. So this is a credit sale. Purchase goods from Ajay, it's a credit purchase, and supplied to Vijay, it's a credit sales. The entry goes like Vijay debited to sales account. Vijay is debited, the reason personal account, and receiver should be debited. Here Vijay is the receiver, therefore he is debited. And sales account representing a nominal account, all incomes and gains should be credited, therefore sales is an income. So to sales account 1,20,000. So this is the journal entry.